Good evening, everybody. Still just down here pulling some orders. What's going on, Fart Sack? I know that there's a number of lives going on, so your participation is always appreciated. I got a lot of orders going out, so I'm still in the middle of pulling, which is fine. I'm not under the gun. It is chilly down here. Whew. We got a few people in the chat. I know there's Tommy and Tracy doing their thing, so I'm sure it'll probably be sparse until they're done. We'll see. As you all probably know, I don't give a fuck. Alright, what's next? Gotta use this trade card. Is got Etsy orders going out, I got Mercari orders going out. It's funny, if you list the stuff, it sells. Weird. Sort of kicking myself I didn't get all my New Year's cards up. But you know what? Oh yes, happy Hanukkah, Brian. How you doing? How you doing? San Francisco, California. Oh, I remember this one. Let's hands are getting numb down here. All right, Ella Fitzgerald, 45. EEF. Right there. Nice. It's upstairs still. Has been sorted. Man, a lot of Wyoming this weekend. 26 white border. Oh man, I hope that's here. 3641. Oh, it doesn't say 36, does it? Hmm. There. Oh man, it's not going to be here. I know it. I can already feel it. I'm gonna have to cancel one. Although there's Polly Pocket, I see it there. It could be. It could be here. It's supposedly it's a big bag of stuff. All right. Shopkins 36. Holy cow, it's here. That's a lot of Shopkins. I don't know, are Shopkins popular right now? I feel like I've heard some things, and I have like this whole thing is basically Shopkins. I haven't sold very many though. Like here's a case with Shopkins. It looks like everything's in there. Cool. Anyways. Great train. Ha. It wasn't the best purchase of the year. The poster lot. Not gonna lie. All right, that's upstairs. And sorry, let me catch up to the chat real quick. What up, Daigle? You know Tommy's live. Oh, I'm almost done. I still got a couple of sites I gotta check. This one has the 75 cents on it. Go. A lot of orders this weekend. I cannot complain. Nice, very cool advertising postcard. All right, we're getting there. That's upstairs. That's upstairs. That's upstairs. That's down here. My fingers are getting numb. All right. Skip that one for a minute. Got the Plymouth Fury. Atlantic City. Last one in the pile. First one on the pile. It all evens out. Saki. Right back. Oh, it's good. My hands are cold and not working. All right. No, thank you. That's the only one we missed. Ah! Where the hell is this thing? If it's upstairs, I'm gonna be pissed. It's probably upstairs. Ah! Turned right to it. In a box where it wasn't supposed to be. Alright, let's see. I think I just have the one thing. Yep. And then Macari. Oh, great. The seller dashboard is not working. Cincinnati Bengals jersey. C. Johnson. Sold on Mercari. Ooh, Russian something. Got a bunch of people. What up, everybody? Sorry, I've been, working. Almost done, though. Only got a few more things to pull here. Got my Mercari orders, got my Etsy orders. And now I just need to check. Bonanza. Nothing there. Big shocker. Let's see. There's that one. You know what? While we're at it, might as well take out the UDBs. Let's do one little sort thing. Hey, so close. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of those. Right. Hey, Windy Lou, what are you doing? Chicago. Wow. All right, cool. I think that's everything. Got that one, got that one, got that one. I'm missing a couple from those. Those are upstairs, those are upstairs. That's upstairs. Waters? Yes. What? Okay, got everything. All right, everybody. Sorry that is. I know it's super interesting watching me rummage through. But I mean, like 3,000 people watch freaking NC Picker, and it's way less interesting. All right, this is all drama, drama, drama. I fell off a ladder. All right, see you upstairs. What's going on, everybody? You know what? Hey, I know. Thank you for all joining in, but you know what we can do? We can multitask. You can watch 2 shows at once. How about that? You want to do that? Want to watch me talk shit about another show while we watch the other show? Does that sound fun?
Watch everybody. So that's why viewership is so hard to get, I think, because there's so many more that, you know, people like me might get bored and stop watching someone for a little bit. I usually go back.
There's like 5 lives tonight that I know of at the same time we were on tonight. 5.
I'm one of them.
That's just how many I know.
Good timing.
Same was last night. There was a ton live, and I'm like, Shay, I don't care. She don't care. And when we went live on her, she goes, but there's so many live. I go, I'm not watching any of them, so let's do it. Yeah. Like, because we were just working in the background together. We're like, might as well go live and give her hours.
Yeah. You don't. He's not really dangerous, Kayla. I promise. That she's talking about Andrew.
Yeah, he won't be on. He hits on like
men too.
it's a funny thing. Like, if you don't know him, it's weird. Like, I
Yeah.
remember when I first met him, I don't know how to take this, and then I got it. It's like harmless and it's funny after a while, but in the beginning, I was just like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he annoyed the piss out of me in the beginning. I used to think he was like a pompous ass. Like he used to. I didn't, because I thought he was being literal. I didn't know that he was joking and making fun of himself.
Clothing reseller in the world.
Yeah. I didn't know that he was just making fun of himself.
Meh.
But it's because of his what's he have? Is it autism? No, not autism. What is he have?
Asperger's.
Yeah, Asperger's. So it's like, it's funny and cute that he found a way to
We'll
like
come back to that in a
get
minute.
through life.
Check this out, though. You guys can't see it really from there, but ooh, look at that! See all that? I got some like shelving and stuff in here now. I've made another rack of my milk crate shelving. It's pretty stable. There's nothing in there that's really gonna be dangerous if it tips over. But now I've got another little place for my cardboard here. And yeah, upgraded, cleaned up a little bit. It's not quite the shit show it was. If you look at this, it's clean. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, I was gonna wait till later this week to do cleaning, but I hit my point. And I'm sure there's some of you out there who know what that is. Like I can deal with mess, and I can like disorganization and clutter, but I'll hit a point and then it's like, nope. Like it's time to start getting this stuff reined in. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not necessarily a tipping point. Like, it could get worse. It's gotten worse. But I will say that, like, over the past year-ish, that my point gets it less and less on the side of chaos and disorder. And my level of tolerance has decreased. Like I can't. It gets messy and whatever, and then I'm like, I can't this. So this morning, for no real reason, I woke up. I looked around my living room. I'm like, today's the day. Did some listing, finished off the first season of Ted Lasso, which is just a wonderful show. Absolutely loved it. I'm just probably going to start season 2 tomorrow or tonight, maybe. Really enjoyed it. It's such an endearing show, and it's got so much charm and so much like. There's not a lot of shows that can really get you to care about its characters, and that one gets you to care about even the characters that are ones you don't like at the beginning, which is a sign of a very good show. I enjoyed it immensely. And I highly recommend it. It's on Apple something, I think. Apple TV, Apple channel, whatever it is. Yeah, I've got a busy week this week. I spent yesterday sort of like prepping for the auction. Its sales have been great. No complaints there. But the reality is, I'm spending 2-3 hours a day at least shipping right now, which is par for the course. And it's a good thing to be shipping 2 to 3 hours a day. But there's only so many hours in a day to get stuff done, and at this point, I can only do like a couple of hours a day of cleaning and straightening. It's very easy for stuff to get out of control, and it's very easy to get sidetracked and focused on other things. Especially when there's so many other things going on. But at the very least, I got this room sort of dialed in. And there's a Continental. Fix that. This is one of the first Santa postcards I ever listed. Gold Santa. One of the first postcards I listed. I think one of the first ones I picked out of an antique store for resale on eBay. So it took a couple years to sell, but it did sell. All right. Well, we got 15 of you in here. Hello, everybody. Be right back. These are just the postcards that I've just listed that haven't even made it back yet. This one sold. Sweet. There's one. What was the other one? It was the Native Americans at the thing. Right? Yes. And I've got the main one, which will probably be down at the bottom. Always good when something sells and it doesn't even hit the sorting system yet. Although it does take a little longer to find what you're looking for. it is. All right. So main postcards. All right. Well, that one's probably downstairs. I have to just go search for it more. Hooray! That's my favorite. All right. These are ready to go. I will get those packed shortly. These are first class. Nope. That one's first class. All right. Let's just get these first class ones out of the way. Oh, and big news. Changed all of my damn blades. Oh, so nice. What's up, PB Dragon? All right. Orders awaiting shipment. All right. And an hour into the stream, we are shipping out our first item. I'm good. Busy weekend. Yesterday was great. Today was pretty good. I mean, it's not over. couple of decent sales would be like one or two. And tomorrow, like Mondays have been really good lately too. So I'm looking forward to this week and actually having a regular payment schedule. Yeah, I got my listings in for today. I got did about 40 with some decent. I bought a lot off of Mercari of postcards. It was an album actually, and I paid not much, $25. The photos were terrible, but I could make out a couple of things in it. Ended up having like 30 upper northern Michigan real photos in there, and a ton of just a lot of like interesting chromes of northern Michigan, which Michigan postcards are fun. You don't see a lot of Uper postcards, really. I'll be right back. So, yeah, there was a good amount. All right, next, we'll do this one. Oh. You've been to the UP. I have not. My ex is from Michigan. And yeah, I'd be interested in going. All right, let's see what the other lab's doing.
That's the problem. That's where it gets. Oh, I hate that.
But I was literally watching one not that long ago, and it was like everything they were showing in the hall, it was wrong. They were wrong on. I'm like, on every item almost. You're
women's clothing. Oh, I'll be wrong on everything. This is a damn skirt. That's it.
No, but you wouldn't be trying to describe it. Then you would just be like,
no. That's why I can't sell anything, because I can't describe it. Like, I have no idea.
Women's clothing.
I just put like every
Riveting.
keyword I can fit in there, and whether it's right or wrong, like it don't matter. It just
I didn't really look at it. I'll have to take a peek. It's doing fine. I actually got a
they
comment
just
the
all
other
seem
day.
to blend together
I
like
think- Krillin, that's 2 years old also, and someone. I mean, I get comments on that here and there. It's funny, the vibrator repair video.
Mr. Sadie. Zahir is unbelievable. You gotta get Twitch, Mr. Sadie. He goes live on Twitch every night and plays video games. He's fun. He's fun to watch. We've been talking a lot. He's trying to work out something.
That's what Twitch is
But it's
for.
so hard with his schedule, man. And now I don't want to mess up his thing. He's being responsible. He's never been this consistent in his life ever. His parents are proud of him for the first time ever. It's
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, but I don't want to mess that
Is
up.
Dad proud of him?
No.
Nah. Boring. Minnesota, eh? I've never been to Minnesota. I've been through Minnesota, but not, in the had a flight that went through there. Changed airports in Minnesota, or changed airplanes in Minnesota. Ready. No, I already purchased the label. Okay. All right. Print it then. All right. That was the trade card. AKA downtown Canada. Totally, right? PB Dragon, I don't think you've been around long enough to know my map of the United States using your hands. And it all kind of came out of the bullshit Michigan, using your hand to show where in Michigan you live. Or wait, it's this way, right? And it's bullshit because if you're in Michigan, you can't just show them on your hand because there's the Upper Peninsula. You need two hands to give the full map of Michigan. So, and Michigan's always like all snooty, like we get to show where we live on our hand. And I'm like, no, that ain't going to fly anymore because we can show every state in the union except for Michigan, where you live using your hand. It's really easy, actually. The one state is that you can't use your hand is the one where they want you to believe that you can. So, yeah, I blew the top off the Michigan hand map myth. I'll give you a little sample. You want a little sample? Just a little one. Little one. It might be backwards because of the whatchamacallit, camera thing, because it reverses. Okay. So it's nope. It's got to be this way. It's got to be this way. So there's Washington. Nope. It's got to be this way, right? Because that's where it is. And it's actually more like this to get the camera there. That's where we're at. So this is Washington, right? So I live on the thumb of Washington, right there. Oregon just tucks sort of right in next to Washington there. All right. So you got Washington, Oregon. Cameron lives there. All right. Then we have Idaho. You got to get the little finger up there. It kind of shares the border there. And then when you have Idaho, right, from there we can get to Montana, right? We kind of got to flip around to get into Montana because it tucks into the Idaho thing right there, right? Moving on north, right? We've got, so there's your Montana. And it's really kind of, if you really want to be super accurate about it, you got to like sort of like do a point thing a little bit like this. So there's that. Then, of course, you have your North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and we got, pretend I'm dropping down, we got Oklahoma with the little pointy thing. There's Oklahoma. My friend used to live in Norman, which is like right around there. Who was it? It was Lake Texoma. Lake Texoma is down like here. And then Texas is right here. There's Texas right there. Okay. And then, we go back towards the coast here. New Mexico, Arizona, and then California just kind of, and then, of course, back up to Oregon, and, of course, Washington, and we're back home where I live. Here we go. That was just a little tour around the Northwest and Middle America. Oh, no, Kentucky's the piece. Kentucky's the drumstick. Kentucky is, you got to get your knuckles up. Kentucky. Have you seen me make the cake? That's the Kentucky accent. I learned it. There's a whole thing on the channel of me learning the Kentucky accent. Brett Armisen says it's tight as a Kentucky. It's really more of like, have you seen me make those cakes? And then you slow it down for West Virginia just a little bit, or North Carolina. North Carolina is, have you seen? It's kind of like dumbed down. Have you seen me make cakes? Well, that's a little North Carolina slower, like in mud. Getting a little of that droopy thing in there. I went to Montessori. I went for a minute. I think the Montessori, I don't think the Montessori I went to was actually Montessori. I think it was daycare, and they called it Montessori. Because it was in the summer, and I didn't learn anything. Oh, I forgot to grab something. I'll do it later. All right. Let's keep shipping crap. shipping out our 2 Mercari things. Let's see here. Okay, print the label. There it is. First Mercari thing is just a original GameCube / Super Nintendo cord. And let's see here. We'll give this thing a little bit more of a chance. See? You don't need the stupid little round scoring device on your knife. Thing's a myth. Doesn't work. All it does is make it harder and longer to change out the blade. All right, and then this thing, this I bought. Somebody was selling on Facebook Marketplace, like local auction site, for, man, this must have been like right at the beginning of after I started my store. I bought a bin of jerseys, like thinking like, oh man, I'm going to sell these for so much money. And here I am nearly 3 years later, sitting on most of them. I've made my money back. I think I paid $50 for all of them, and I've got a whole bunch more now. Good night, Barbara. Thanks for tuning in. I will be here tomorrow. Hey, Selling Tennessee. How are you doing? Yeah, it's late over there. Oh, thank you, Tennessee. Yeah, I don't have my Tennessee down yet. I've only got the Kentucky and arguably only, you know. Back when East Kentucky Picker was doing his channel, I was giving him crap in the Kentucky accent. That was a lot of fun. So I'm kind of sad that he dropped off YouTube. He was sort of... I wish he would have stuck with it. I know that he got busy. You know, and it is what it is, but... he was a cool guy, and wish he was still around. But I totally get it too. Like, I started 2 years ago And I sort of had to disappear for a while and take care of some other stuff before I could start doing the channel. And then once I started doing it, then I had to figure out what it was. And I still don't think I quite know the answer to that, but it's taking some shape. All right, what do we got next? Let's get this out of the way. This is the Shopkins lot. £3, huh? Want to make money on this? I think so. Shopkins. Parcel select. No. I think that's going to be a regional A. Yes, indeedy do. Yes, indeedy do. If I can remember where I keep them. Down here. Mailing box. Go. You know, I swear sometimes it's easier for me to find things when it's crazy and messy. It seems like if things have like an official place, I always can't remember where the official place, but if I just throw it somewhere and I'm like, I'll remember that, I'll always remember it. Look at that. That is about as good as you can get. Like a blurb. And get to use tape. You've been running out of room for listed inventory. Well, you know what I find is that you can always make room where the unlisted inventory is. Because I guarantee you, slowing down listing ain't gonna make the death pile any smaller. You can always find room wherever your unlisted stuff is. Just saying. I don't recommend anything. Everybody's different. I've seen Coal Miner's Daughter. Yeah, I'm at about 16,500 right now for listings. I think. I don't really keep track of it anymore. That's not, but keep in mind around 10,000 of that is postcards, and it's going to be different for everybody. There's no one way to eBay. All right, getting some records out. Sold Disco Duck. This one made the Harry Humstone top 10 or top 20 worst albums of all time. This is Disco Duck doing 20 of today's greatest hits. It is Rick D's in actuality, and it's a piece of garbage, but people buy it. I've sold Disco Duck a lot. It's not the fastest of movers, but it sells, and I think this one sold for like $12. It's one of those things that has been reviled by record collectors for so long, but then started to sort of get a revival. It's like CARTEL Records. Like all of a sudden, there's a collector's market now for CARTEL Records, which for so long were reviled as well. Like for bad sound quality, for not having the complete song on a record. And now it's like, oh, well, there's this like new cool thing about CARTEL Records. It's very, very interesting. It's just funny, it's the same way, it's like VHS has all of a sudden like really blown up out of nowhere. Speaking of other records that sell but are slow, Olivia Newton-John, come on over. This is same sort of thing. It's a super saver, which basically means that these were like super like cheaply produced, right? These were made so people could buy the records they wanted inexpensively. So they would take like some of the most popular best-selling artists and just put them on crap vinyl, and that's basically what this is. It's poor sound quality. You don't get like it's cheaper cardboard for the cover, but the stuff still sells, and it's Olivia Newton-John, so everybody likes her, I guess. I don't know what the big deal. I swear to God, the Olivia Newton-John fans are crazy. Super crazy. $15.95. I sold that record for. What's up, Landshark Picker? How you doing? Yeah, Casey Kasem, Dr. Bento, those guys are great. Yeah, Casey Kasem. Tonight stops. I don't really got a Casey Kasem in me except for the, and I'm Casey Kasem. Oh, it looks like Tommy and Tracy are done already. 9:30. All right, and one more record. Spanky and Our Gang. I know nothing about them. Looks like the weird, like 60s themey kind of stuff. Like what's that jug band we listened to a while ago? I'm not going to play this one, but it took a little while to sell this one. $10. Probably it came. Mine doesn't have a poster, and it's supposed to come with one. Damn. Nice. It's not Little Rascals. It's just a band that has their namesake. Yeah, no idea. It's just one of those when you buy a collection, you kind of, and you don't know stuff, you look everything up. So I'll be right back. More bubble wrap. I gotta say this batch of American Bubble Boy, not the best. Reminds me really of the first batch I got from them that was like super weak. This feels like the weak wrap. At least it's not it's at least tearing at the perforations though. That first batch I got from them wasn't. And I have to also admit, like, there was earlier this year, pretty outspoken with some of the issues with their quote unquote 2-day delivery. But whatever it is, it seems to be figured out. I've been getting this stuff not really in 2 days, but it's not been like 8 days like it's been in the past. I have considered hiring a lister myself. I need to have somebody on site, though. I can't use a VA for listing. I need somebody who can do the whole process. Not just take my pictures, which is the part that takes the longest, and make a listing out of it. If I had to choose, actually, if between like hiring somebody to do photos and somebody to list, I would choose somebody else to do photos and I'll do the listing. Sold some thing makers. 3 of them. A 1, a 2, and a 3. These things were, toys in the 60s and 70s and even into the 80s. You would take this like liquid plastic goop and you fill it into these molds, and you put the mold. You're all older than me, I assume, so you probably know this. But then you put it into this little like easy bake oven thing, and it'd pop out these rubber toys that you could play with. And you could put it all together and make scenes. It was like make your own rubber toy. And somebody just came in. They bought 3 of them in the store. $45 all told, plus the shipping. So yeah. I'll be right back. I need to go grab boxes. Oh, are these? Nope. Oh, crap. These are the 664s. That's not what I wanted. Oh. Oh, these will fit in this. That'll be fine. You know what? I need 2 of them anyways. So I started playing around on Whatnot, the auction app, and so I've got like $10 in credit, and I, put my card in there. So I tried to bid on some stuff, and every time I put in a bid, the thing's already over. It's the person will be talking about whatever it is they're selling, and the thing on the bottom of the screen that says you're trying to bid on it is still on the last thing. It doesn't change over. And I was bouncing around to a bunch of different auctions just trying to find like something that looked worth a damn. I got $10 in credit. I want to, see if I can find something decent. But I couldn't get a bid in. So I don't know if it's a glitchy app and everyone has that problem or what. I'm not actually in the search right now for somebody. What, if anything, what I need is I need a freaking maid. Like a twice a week maid to come and clean up after me. That would be the best use of my money. Because then I would never have to stop to clean. And I mean a house cleaner. I don't mean whatever. I don't know if maid is a word I can't use anymore. It probably is now that I'm thinking about it. So the house cleaner. Housekeeper. That's what I need. Not a housekeeper. That's like somebody who lives here. I don't need a housekeeper that lives here. I need a house cleaner that comes to my house, cleans my house, then leaves my house. I don't want them here for longer than I need them. This was Mario 2, Super Mario Brothers 2 for Game Boy. Picked it up from my guy this last week. Sold it for $17.95 plus shipping. It put it up for a few bucks more than it normally goes for, and it sold. It's one of those games. It sells frequent enough that you're going to get the algo boost when it lists. So people are going to see your listings quite a bit. So you can squeeze a couple of bucks more out of it. You used to sell what I just did? Which what? House cleaning? Video games? Toys? What did I just do? Oh, that? Oh, I gotcha. I agree with this as well. That's why I don't have that at the moment. I don't want... I don't at all want people coming into my bubble at the moment. Holy crap, there's 19 people in the chat. Who are you people? What are you doing here? All right. What are we down to? 43. Those are mostly postcards, though. Haven't had a sale in 2 hours. It's crazy how it'll die off like that. Like, it's been pretty steady all day, and then just like dead. Oh, I've got an open offer, though. And I need to send out some offers. I've been pretty on it with offers the last week. I think that's been helping. All right, we're going to go 10% for the... No, go that... Sale ends soon! Exclamation point! Act now for capitals extra 10% off. All caps, uncaps. The sale price. Everybody else. Let's see here. I'll do 20% off that. Only 25. Who's getting 25% off? Them. Only 25% off that. That. Those are some good discounts. 15 of that, and that. Oh, this thing's got 4 watchers on it. I'm gonna send yeah, you know what? We'll do 10% on both of those. Oh, e-liquid company. Got it. Yeah, it's gotten a little complicated now for that industry. All right. You know what? Let's get that one done. This is the complete Family Guy seasons 1 through 7. I bought 6 of these at the church sale. You can see that on my, or not the church sale. It was a square dancing rummage sale. Do I have 10.8.6s here? I should. It's a 12.6.6. All right. I do need to grab them. All right. I'm going to try to grab the right boxes this time. I'll be right back. Dang. Yeah, the FDA stuff went pretty crazy. One of the my former job, I worked with a bunch of basically like IT guys around the country. And one of them was in California, and he started up an e-cig business or vape juice business. And right as they were getting going, everything sort of, the bottom fell out, which is unfortunate. And then like right as that was happening, then the pandemic hit. You guys remember how like right before the pandemic there was the whole big FDA thing with the e-juice? And then like and Jewel pods and all that, and then like then the pandemic hit and everyone just sort of forgot about it. And I've actually been decreasing my nicotine on this. I'm basically like mixing mostly just flavor with like a tiny bit of the 3 milligram. So the hope is to be able to kick this thing by the end of the year. All right. All righty. This is a record that it's Ella Fitzgerald. I forget which one. I'll tell you in a second. Came in that lot of 45s that I bought recently. And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw the auction preview. I do have a pretty damn good, I think, lot of 45s coming up. All pretty much VG or better. Some, mostly VG plus. So this was My One and Only Love and The Tender Trap. All right, got an Etsy order. So this cute little Christmas tree brooch. Not signed, but it's colorful, gold, very pretty. What did it sell for on Etsy? More than what I had it on eBay for. I know that. All right. Ba, ba, ba. Like $18.95, I want to say. I can't remember. Be right back. Since it's Etsy, I'm going to put it in a nice little box. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Classy. Classy. Ah, crap. Classy like the beer cooler? Yeah. Here, that beer cooler is pretty awesome. I listed some rubber duckies. Rubber duckies are good sellers, man. If you've got new ones, old ones. Hi, Buster. All right. Feel like I'm getting pretty close to a stopping point. 41 orders still to ship, by the way. Let's get this one done. This is The Weavers. It's a book, 1907 by Gilbert Parker. It's got a pretty cool bookseller mark here. Really nice lithography, quite a few plates. Just a nice book for being over 100 years old. What up, Lobster? Buster Wiley, be quiet, please. You want to say hi? Want to come say hi? All right, maybe we'll just have a seat and bust out some of these postcard orders, since Buster clearly wants some attention. All right, Buster? Oh, probably get the postcards be good, right? I grab those. What do you think? Come here. Oh. Those claws, Buster. You need to chill with the claws. What do you? That's not food, dummy. Come here. Oops. What? What? He's such like he's always angling. He's always like full of mischief. He's so funny to watch. I'm busy. I'm busy. Where is this? This is. Dude, just come chill out. Come sit on my lap. It'll be fine. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, eBay has been putting up on listings, depending on your shipment type, will arrive by Christmas. So I don't know if like that's probably going to be helpful for a lot of sellers who do like same day or next day shipping and ship either anything but FedEx right now. It's so funny how a year ago everyone's like, oh, FedEx is awesome, I ship everything FedEx, UPS sucks, or USPS sucks, I hate the post office. Post office workers are greedy with their constant wants for health care and pension. We should make it a public or privatize it. And now FedEx is just a fucking shit show. You want to privatize the goddamn post office? Take a look at what's happening with FedEx right now. Oh, I need to pull that one too. Okay. Yeah, I stopped shipping FedEx last year when, actually not last year, it was this year, earlier this year, when I had a like 8-pound package that was like 20-inch by like 14-inch by like 4-inch get changed to dimensional shipping out of nowhere. And ended up like charging me for, God, I want to say it was a $60 sale, and they ended up charging me like $65 for shipping. And then I found out about their process for dimensional shipping, and it can basically happen anywhere along the way that they're like, okay, this truck doesn't have enough room in it, so we're going to change everything that's going into it and charge it dimensional shipping based on how much space it has in this particular truck. That could happen in any of the trucks that are used to transport your goods. Technically, it can happen with the USPS and UPS. They reserve the right to do that. But the thing is, if you go into a retail store and you buy a shipping label from UPS or whatever, and somewhere along the way they don't have enough room in their truck, they can't just switch you over to dimensional shipping and back charge your credit card. It's a super shady practice, and the reason why it exists is because the relationships they have with the vendors like USPS. Yeah, FedEx is garbage. I don't agree at all with the premise of arbitrarily changing the cost of something when the people who are picking up that charge have no insight into what is causing it, and it just comes across as very arbitrary and not fair, and it's bad business in my opinion. It's kind of like they've suspended their FedEx has suspended right now their in guarantee because their trains are getting freaking robbed all over the country. So they're still going to charge you for shipping, but it's not their fault if their train gets robbed. You know what? If your trains are fucking getting robbed, put it on a goddamn truck or in a plane. And if that costs you more, then solve your problem with people robbing your trains. I will be pretty surprised if this continues much longer if FedEx survives. Because right now, they have no way to fix the problem. They're kind of relying on local law enforcement, but local law enforcement isn't going to want to deal with this for that long. And it's so widespread. I mean, the only way they can do it is if they start rerouting packages to not include rail, which is going to be very difficult. That requires a lot of resource that, and I'm sure like third-party carriers who have agreements with FedEx, for like overflow, like I bet you UPS is not, because I know that UPS will, or DHL might use FedEx for last mile in some cases. I bet you that's not happening right now. All right, where are we there? I mean, I don't even know if that's like, yeah, that's a good start. But if people are robbing your trains because they're getting parked places for way too long, put them on trucks, put them in the air, charter airplanes, do whatever it is you got to do. But don't basically, you know, you're part of FedEx is, you know, your customers are hiring you to get a job done, and you are accepting the risk by them handing over valuable items to you for delivery. And if you're not accepting that responsibility and that risk, right, then you need to pass on that savings to the customer. I can tell you right now that FedEx has got to be losing their ass. Because when a package gets lost and a business has sent it, if that package didn't get delivered, that business is on the hook. So what business in their right mind would be using FedEx right now to deliver their goods? Oh, totally. And I mean, it's been going on a while, but it's been really bad for pretty recently. All right, what am I down to here? I've got 28 left for tomorrow. And what? 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 10 of those are postcards. Hey, ow, 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 Buster. Just like, crap. Jeez, what are you doing? All right, I think that's probably a good stopping point for now. But guess what? I'll be back in the morning, bright and early, like. Since I've got everything pulled, I may just start like 7:30. We'll see. I'm gonna sleep, and then when I wake up, I'll decide. Right, Buster? Right here. Yeah, nothing left is too terribly challenging, so not that worried about it. Hey. So that's going to be it for this evening, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow doing the same old thing at a different time. Hope you all have a great night. Sleep well. Talk to you in the morning.